times in JRPGs that are just challenging or just completely bullshit. Whether it be a cheap boss that heals when you get him down to half HP, or a final boss that knocks out your party in just one attack, or maybe just a minigame that you need to get the perfect score in order to get that platinum trophy. JRPGs can sometimes give you a hard time, or just kick your ass completely. So here are 5 times JRPGs done whip my ass. Now before I start this, these are times that gave me trouble. And you might have found it easy, and that's cool and all. Let me know about that in the comments. But what can I say? Maybe I just wasn't so lucky. And I'm not your type of gamer that gives himself handicaps like defeat the boss using no items, or don't use any healing spells, or don't use any attack skills, or beat the boss with your eyes closed and your hands tied behind your back. I don't do that sort of thing. I'm not about that life. And a quick shout out to JRPG Jungle for giving me the idea for this video. You can check out his Twitter and his own website. He's got some pretty cool reviews on JRPGs there. So with all that being said, let's start this list. The Disguise series. Post game Bow. This guy has always been a series I love. Getting through the main story was easy enough for me, but tackling some of the post-game content has always been a challenging affair. The grind is strong with this post-game, and you're going to need it in order to challenge all the super bosses. I could always find a trick to get my characters to the max level of 9,999 within a matter of minutes, but that's with all Disgaea games, and the levels really never amount to anything. It's all about your stats and equipment, and getting those you need to sink in a lot of time into this game. A lot of time. Me being the JRPG enthusiast that I am, I always try to my utmost to at least get to the final super boss, Baal. And to even think about challenging him, you have to sink a massive amount of time into diving into the item world to strengthen and steal rare equipment, going to the character world to max out stats and aptitudes, and this is all for multiple characters, so yeah, again, a lot of time is going to be spent doing this, at least 5 or 6 characters if you want to fight Baal. It's all needed and warranted because Baal's stats are completely insane with each new installment, and usually the second to last super boss and then going to Baal immediately after, the difference in stats or power level is rather unfathomable. Seriously, it's like going from Perfect Cell in Dragon Ball Z and then after that fighting Omega Shenron. It's just like, what the fuck? To even get into the fight, your characters need to have over millions, I'm not kidding here, over millions of HP to survive his onslaught when you put a character onto the map. It's just like, ain't nobody got time for that. Final Fantasy X, Chocobo Racing. I'm never one to go for extra content in a JRPG, especially nowadays. Finish the main story and move on is pretty much my motto, unless I love the game and just can't stop playing. Far be it for me to do anything extra after the credits roll. Final Fantasy X is probably one of my favorite JRPGs, Bizarre Laughs included. So when the remaster was released, I was amped to play the game yet again, even though they ruined the soundtrack, but they fixed it with subsequent platform releases. Anyway, I wanted to do things I didn't do in the PS2 version when I played for nearly 100 hours way back when. What I didn't do was gather all the legendary weapons and upgrade them for each character. There was a special condition you had to do for each one in order to get the upgrade item. Play the massively addicting Blitzball for many hours, capturing butterflies in a forest, dodging 200 lightning strikes, which at first I thought I was going to put dodging those 200 lightning strikes on this list, but it wasn't all that tough because there was a trick to it and it wasn't that bad. But nothing compares to getting the freaking Sun Sigil in Chocobo Racing. Dear God, this one was a pain in the ass. Literally, and I do mean literally, countless tries I made to get this one. Controlling the Chocobo was a royal pain in the ass. The birds hitting you not only slowed you down, but added time to your result. And sometimes the hit detection on the birds was just freaking terrible. I've never been so damn angry at a goddamn game before in my life, a mini game before in my life. Problem with me is, guys, I'm persistent and I'm stubborn as fuck. If I think I can do something in the game, I just don't stop no matter what. Okay? I don't matter how frustrated or annoyed I get. When I set my mind to something in the game, I'm getting it. I was tormented by this one. And then you were freaking racing someone else and you had to beat them too. And of course, the freaking AI controlled freaking opponent is freaking godly at it, goddammit. Always getting in front of you, taking the balloons you're trying to get because the balloons shorten your result. Oh, well, sometimes they did get hit by birds, but who cares, okay? Oh my God, this one was terrible. I don't even know how I got it. I really don't even know how I got it. I tried, just for the fun of it. I tried. After I did succeed, I tried to do it again. There was no way I could do it. There was no chance. There was like no skill was involved in doing this. It was just, you had to pray to the freaking RPG gods that the balloon spawned in a way that was easy to get. Pray that the opponent got hit by like 10 or 20 birds or something. Hope the birds didn't just randomly spawn in your face when you're making that turn. Oh, God. Yeah, this one was a bit traumatizing for me. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Xehanort. This boss in particular made me question my skills not only as a JRPG gamer, but as a gamer in general. Now I know there are other bosses in this series that are rather harder and more tougher than this one, but I got so angry at this one. Actually shivering with anger. I didn't feel this angry at a game such Ninja Gaiden with Alma, and I broke my controller back then. For a boss like this, it's usually just learning the attack patterns and your reaction time and making sure you parry or guard at the right precise time, because God help you if you fucked up. Half your HP is gone in an instant or you just die. This one was such a challenge for me because after I finally beat it, I didn't feel any relief or I didn't feel victory. I was still mad because I got my ass kicked so many times. Now I did go back and find him again just to see if I could have an easier time with it, and granted I did. It still felt like battling an internet troll. Even if you're right and win the argument against a troll, if you got mad or you got emotional, you know and everybody else know the troll won at the end of the day. Pokemon X and Y Battle Institute. Yo, real talk, fuck this place. No, seriously, fuck this place. They cheat and their Pokemon are fucking hacked. Okay, maybe not hacked, but was my Pokemon EV trained? Okay, no. But I felt like the computer analyzed your team and randomly made a team specifically to counter yours no matter what kind of team you had, with a moveset tailor-made to fuck your shit up. I could never get past 3 wins. Ever. Fine, in the comments you want to tell me get good, okay fine, whatever, but I played with my friends' Pokemon who are EV trained, and I picked my own that I wanted to fight with, and I barely got that master rank. That shit is rigged. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys say. Pokemon X and Y Battle Institute, complete bullshit. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, final boss. This boss is sort of recent, as I just finished Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse and the moment is fresh in my head. And I also reviewed Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, so go check that out. Anyway, the final boss of this game really curb stomped me into the dirt. See, the way I go about a boss battle has always been a process like this. If I lose, I try again. If I still lose, I look at what I did wrong and I try to calibrate. And if I continue to lose, I might have to consider the fact that I have to grind. With usually my first battle with the boss being so freaking close to winning that I end up trying a lot more times than I should have, frustrating me to no end. This is exactly what happened in this boss battle. I changed up my party, used different skills, and I knew no victory. I finally got to the point where I had to consider that I had to grind to beat this one. And then I thought about the difficulty that was on normal. I thought to myself, Shadow, this is the final battle. You know you can win this by just grinding for a couple hours. That's easy. Just save yourself the trouble. Put the game on easy. Save some time and be done with it. And oh man, so close was I to changing that difficulty to easy. Before my finger was about to hit the A button to confirm the change, something screamed inside me and yelled, "No! We do not play any JRPG on easy. We are the best at this genre. We do not take the bitch way out." So then I backed out, I ran straight to the final boss, and guys, would you believe me when I tell you this? Would you believe me when I say I proceeded to get my ass kicked harder than any other attempt before? This boss kept getting critical hits on me. My attacks ended up missing when I was buffed in accuracy and he was debuffed in accuracy. The second party died and I just said, kill me. I'm done. I'll grind, I'll do it, just kill me. But then something happened. Each turn kept coming back to me and I just wasn't dying. I kept reviving fallen party members and attacking little by little, healing every single turn. My main character, his HP was always in the red, but then it happened. The final choice popped up and asked, did I want to deliver the final blow? I was stunned. My worst attempt ended up winning the battle for me. So even though I did win, this battle made me almost break my mantra. I don't play any game on the easy or casual difficulty. Maybe, and that's a small sliver of a maybe if I'm playing a first-person shooter game. But if I'm playing a JRPG, you make me turn the difficulty down to easy, you've defeated me completely. I might turn a game down from hard to normal, and that's rarely as well, but I will never play a game on easy at any point in time. Which is why I also made this post on Twitter celebrating my victory. And that is all for this list. Sound off in the comments section if you found some bosses or some moments on this list to be particularly easy for you. I would like to know. I don't mind. Let me know times where JRPGs gave you trouble and you were just furious at them, where you just broke the controller, or hell, maybe just stopped playing the game completely. Come on, we all have those times. Don't lie to yourself. Come on, let's be serious now. And that's all for this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button. It really helps out. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.